Hi everyone, and welcome to What I'm Prepping Today. Another episode in the ongoing episodes. Anyway, so today's prep basically is about books. My husband and I went shopping at Ollies, which is a store I've told you about, and they have great prices on books. I actually did a video in the store, and what we normally wait for is if you're a member of what they call Ollie's Army, we normally wait for this coupon. Now this comes in the email. You can scan it at the register from your phone, or you can do what I did here and print it out. And why is it in two spots? It's because it has a UPC code with my member number and other personal information. Not really personal, but yeah. Anyway, so we wait until we get this coupon, and then you get 15% off the even better deals. And if you remember my salt video and some of the spice videos, this is where I get spices and salt for amazing prices, and I don't get, iodized table salt. I'm talking they had gotten in pink Himalayan salt and sea salt. So wait for this coupon to come. And one of the women told me at the register, she said, you can keep the coupon. We take them after they expire. And I was amazed. And I said, you do? She's like, I don't know if all Ollies do, but we do here, which is great. So I didn't know that, but you can still only use each coupon one time. So because I like to stock up there, I mean, I'm talking stock up, spend like maybe $200 and get 15% off. I joined Ollie's Army for my husband as well. So he gets a coupon and I get a coupon. And then based on your purchases, how much you shop there, they'll send you a 10% off coupon. But I'll go do that if we need one of those heavy duty tarps and get that if I don't have the 15% off normally, though, because I know we use those tarps and it's good just to have them in your preps. I'll go get a couple of tarps when my 15% coupon comes out. So I'm going to show you some of the books that I got at Ollie's. And before that, I'm going to show you some of the books I got at the Red, White, and Blue thrift store, as well as the Sam's Club. Yeah. All right. Right here, this is Sam's Club. So I don't like giving all my money to Walmart or Sam's. I don't like making the Walton family rich. However, I mean, and I support local businesses, especially the mom and pop businesses, every chance I get. However, that said, I am not spending 30% more than I have to by shopping at a local business than I have to at Sam's Club. So Sam's Club sells all their books for 30 to 35 or 33% off. This book I picked up, Hiking Waterfalls in Pennsylvania. It was normally $24.95, and Sam's Club had it for $16.48. And of course, my son hikes, and this is a good book just to have so you know where you can get constant water if that becomes an issue. And it's always good to know your area anyway. Then also at Sam's Club, this book was 34% off, Grow Great Pennsylvania Vegetables. And I'm pretty sure that they have this for other states as well. This book would probably be good for West Virginia area and maybe even Ohio. Probably just anything in Zone 5, which is what we're in here. So I paid $12.98 for that. Another thing I'd like to tell you is that even though the books are 35 to 30% off at Sam's Club, when I'm there and I pick up a book, if I like it, and I also did this at the Mother Earth Festival, I check Amazon or eBay or both. And if it's cheaper on Amazon or eBay, I'll just wait to buy it. At the Mother Earth Festival, we did get some books that they had on sale for like 3 for $10, but there were a couple of books we wanted like on the greenhouse, and I looked it up on eBay and Amazon, and it was $10 cheaper on Amazon. Well, I'm not going to buy it from the Mother Earth Festival just to carry it home when I can save $10 I ordered it while I was standing there looking at the book, and it came in 2 days. So I did that. Now, I also don't, if it were like $1 less on Amazon, I personally would just go ahead and buy it, simply because I used to buy a lot of stuff on Amazon because I used their gift card program, a gift card program at my local store, where every time I bought a gift card, I got 6% back in free gasoline from them and 4% back from my PNC Visa, or 1 or 5% back from Discover. So now I'm not so inclined to buy everything from Amazon because I don't save as much. This one, I believe I ordered it from eBay after seeing it on Amazon. Civil Defense Book, Emergency Preparedness for a Rural or Suburban Community. And I can't remember what I paid for it, and I'm sorry. If it were from eBay, it would have the little, probably, receipt still in there. But I think it's a pretty good book just to peruse, and, I just want to look at that one. So while these will go on, this will go on my gardening shelf, and this will go on the shelf as well. This one is not going on the shelf. If I put it on the shelf, I'm going to forget I have it. I want to read it. So this book I got at Red, White, and Blue Thrift Store in Avalon, PA, and I paid $2 for it, or if I'm not mistaken, Blue was half off that day, so it would have been 99 cents. Either way, it's an amazing deal. That is my #1 source for books. And so this is Gary Null's Complete Encyclopedia of Natural Healing. So I feel like this is good to put in the medical preps. It'll go on the shelf. However, it also needs to be looked at, because if it's going to tell you, hey, use this for this, well, look, this is telling you Acontium or Belladonna, Brianna. Well, if I don't know what herbs these are or what homeopathic medicines these are, it doesn't really do me any good. So this needs to be looked at, so that you know in advance what you're going to need. Yeah. So now I'm going to get into the books that we got at Ollies, and this is maybe just to show you a price they have. This book right here, $9.98. We got it for $3, and that's for our 1-year-old grandson, who we are keeping on the weekend of Thanksgiving. Yay! So they have really, really good prices. And, that's another thing is prepping for children. Now, granted, your children, if you have children, you probably already have books. If you have grandchildren, you probably already have some books. But what if your group is going to include children and they're coming to your place? You need to have a couple of things that they can learn from, and toys that they can play with. We got wooden railroad track that my kids played with, and we just put that away. My husband got this one, SAS and Elite Forces Guide, Special Forces in Action. This is the history of what they've done, and this is just a book that my husband will love to read, and it sold for $19.95, and it was there at Ollie's for $2.99. And then, of course, all of these prices, we got an additional 15% off. I got this book, Canning for a New Generation, with 250 recipes in it, and we paid $5.99. It was $27. We paid $5.99, and I bought 2. Yeah, my husband said, you have 2 of that. I said, yes, I do know. And it's not for anything crazy to put back in preps or anything, but this is going to be my next giveaway, and I'm not sure when I'm going to do it. I'm not doing it in this video, but that's going to be the next giveaway. So make sure you ring the bell, or just continually search for giveaway in Pennsylvania Prepper, because that's the one we're giving a giveaway. And then, of course, my husband likes these Bill O'Reilly books. He has the majority of them. I do have to replace one because I think the dogs just ate one. We got the Killing Jesus book, and it was $3.99 at Ollies, and it says that the regular price was $30. Then I got the book on green cleaning, and I should have gotten 2 of these. I should have gotten one for my daughter. I think I didn't because this was the only one they had. Just gives different ways to clean, different solutions to make. And you could search all of this on the internet and probably find a super simple recipe, but I kind of don't always like to be on the internet because of eye strain and things. So this book was only $1.99, retail $16.95. And of course, I need to get back into my keto because I'm fat again. Well, I don't think I was ever not fat. I just started losing a little bit of weight on keto. My sister did amazing on keto. She looks like half of herself. And my youngest son, who is one of the middle children. Yeah. Okay. When he did keto, he lost 30 pounds. He looked great. It's not a hard lifestyle to maintain. You just have to not buy what's not good for you. I mean, the other day I ate an avocado for breakfast. I was not hungry the rest of the day. So I know keto works for me. Not saying it works for everybody else, but it has recipes in it and also gives some ideas on how to stay keto. So there's that one. And then I got this one just because I don't know a lot about using grains. So this book was called The Beans and Grains Bible. And let's do a little covers lentils. Let's talk about lentils. Let's talk about beans, amaranth, horseshan. So I just thought it would be nice to be a little bit educated on this. So this is another one that won't get stuck on the shelf. I'm going to see what's sustainable in my area. And this book was regularly $24.95. It was $3.99. And there goes Bella. Then I got this one because this is one of my goals. This is, I think, for 2020. I'm actually going to slow down on prepping everything, do a complete inventory, see where my holes are, fill those in, and then start saving for my ham radio setup. I don't even know what kind I'm going to get. I got to do a lot of studying on it, but I will budget myself. I know that I spend a lot of money on my preps, so I think if I stop prepping that so much, I will just go ahead and save that money, or I may just seize the tax return. And usually when I was working like with my husband and we got our tax return, we knew whose was what, we split it, and then we decided to build a house. So it just went all into the, the house fund. And then when I wanted my freeze dryer, I just took it the entire year. And I think it was $4,000 refund that year. And I think the freeze dryer was like, I don't know, was it 28? 38? We got it when it was still pretty pricey. Well, they still are pretty pricey, but I've had it for 3 years. So I got this book, and I know I can do all the studying online, but I like books. I just like books. So I'm like Penelope now. Okay, and then there's $3.99. That was $3.99. Regular price was $29.99. And of course, remember, I got the 15% off. And then my husband picked this book up for me. Hey, and I said, oh, you getting that? And he's like, yeah. I said, you know it's mine, don't you? He said, yeah. So cast iron baking book. And I just bought another cast iron pan. I was going to put it in this video to show you, but I'm not going to because it's already getting too long. I'm going to do another video. And this is just how different. I got the cast iron pan I bought it from a woman who saved her larger pans because she makes pineapple upside down cake in it. And I'm like, oh, wow. So then she sent me the recipe. But these are all just different recipes that are good to make in the cast iron pan. Or probably, I don't know if they're all in a pan. They might, I don't know if they require baking or stovetop. Haven't really looked at that, but $4.99 from $24.99. And then the last book in this haul, and you can tell I'm trying to go really quickly here. I did want to cover some magazines, but I'm not going to because it's so darn long. And this is Gun Digest's Gunsmithing the AR-15. And they had other ones available. And if you watch the video that I made inside of Ollies, you'll see some of the other ones they had. But we didn't get them because my husband didn't have them. He does have an AR-15, and this book was normally $34.99, and it was marked down to, well, at Ollie's, it was $7.99. So he picked that up, and then, of course, we got 15% off. So that's kind of a splurge when we go there. If we want it, we get it because we know they have amazing prices, and we're getting 15% off. So that's that, and that's my Ollies book haul. And if you have an Ollies near you, you can sign up at the register to become Ollies Army. And the only thing is you do need to give them your email, and they have my name and address. That's how they send me my other coupons. But I'm not sure if you didn't want to share that information. I'm sure you could still sign up and maybe just get everything via email. I'm not sure about that. But check it out if you have an Ollie's in your area. It's a good place for getting books, and it's just one of the assets, one of the areas that we feel it's important to be prepared in. If you don't have power and you want to know how to do something and you can't look it up online, well, heck, that's going to be great. Okay, everybody, thanks for watching, and let me know, do you prep books? And if you prepped books, or maybe you do, give me some titles, like 2 or 3, 4 titles that you feel would be absolutely necessary. Thanks for watching. Be blessed.